February has been one of the hottest February recorded in the in fact, across the country. And now, in view of the impending long summer, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has chaired an important meeting of senior cabinet colleagues and members related to, in fact, the various agencies. Hospital audits, monsoon forecasts and impact on the crops were on the agenda of the Prime Minister's high-level meeting for the upcoming summer. Above normal temperatures along with the heat wave conditions are expected in most parts of the country during the 3 months ending May 31st, threatening to lower crop production and hurting the efforts to control food inflation as well. While the Prime Minister is, in fact, chaired this very important meeting, on the other hand, farmers in Maharashtra are in tears over a complete crash of the wholesale onion prices. The prices have crashed due to the bumper crop and continue to remain low. In fact, the cost of 1 kg onion, farm to fork, ladies and gentlemen, the farmer is spending 12 to 14 rupees on an average. 5 to 7 rupees from the middleman buy this crop from the farmer, and the cost in Mumbai then goes up to 20 to 25 rupees. The farmer, in fact, is in a loss of, on an average, 5 to 11 rupees per kilogram.
Months of hard work up in flames in just a few minutes. But Krishna Dongre, a marginal farmer in Maharashtra's Nashik, one of India's largest onion producing areas, says burning his 150 quintal onion crop spread across 1.5 acres is a desperate move, fueled by abysmally low wholesale prices all through February. At Lasalgaon, Asia's largest wholesale market.
अभी महाराष्ट्र में जगह जगह पे आपने देखा तो प्याज के रेट अगर देखे 200, 300, 400 रुपए बन रहे। इसको प्याज उगाने के लिए 1.25 लाख रुपए तक खर्चा आया था और मार्केट में लेके जाने के लिए 30,000 रुपए खर्चा आने वाला है। अगर ये रेट से प्याज चला गया तो जेब से पैसे जाने वाले। इस आधार से केंद्र और राज्य की कुछ उनके दिमाग में कुछ आए कि किसान के पीछे खड़ा रह सके, इसके कारण मेरे को प्याज जलाना पड़ा।
Here is why farmers like Mr. Dongre or his 60-year-old neighbor Bhaskar Ahir, who has also cultivated onions on his 2-acre field, are worried. The average price of cultivation is 12 to 14 rupees per kg. The price includes cost of fertilizer, irrigation and transport. The selling price to farmers at the wholesale market is 3 to 7 rupees per kg. The average loss to the farmer is 5 to 11 rupees per kg at the current prices.
काय करणे शेवटचं पर्याय सोडूनच देणे असं बाकी काय जर मी म्हणतो आज 300 रुपये मजुरीने जर काढायला गेलं तर एका दिवसाला झालं ते 2 पोते नाही ते 3 पोते काढणार समजा तर ती मजुरी ते जेवढी होईल तेवढी काढायची आणि तेवढी मजुरी तेवढा खर्च होईल तेवढा त्यांनाच जाणार स्वतःला काही एक राहणार नाही रात्र दिवस राबूनही काही मिळत नाही.
At the Lasalgaon wholesale market, more disappointment for farmers like Bhausab Gode, who bought 600 kilograms of onion and participated in the day's auction. The final selling price, just 355 rupees a quintal or 3.5 rupees a kg, not enough to even cover basic costs.
आता माझे 2 लाख रुपये कर्ज आहे माझ्यावर आणि कांद्याचे झाले 75,000 सोनं गहाण म्हणजे पावते आहे माझ्याकडे सोन्याचे आजही पण ते पिटत नाही ना घरचं याचा खर्च काढावा का ते भरावा. सरकारला काय सांगणार सरकार काय करणार हो सरकारने आतापर्यंत कधी काय केलं तर आता करायचे.
The Eknath Shinde government that promised last year it would end the woes of the state's farmers says the low selling price is because the supply has increased due to a bumper crop this year. Due to the low shelf life of onion, the farmers are trying to dispose of their produce. Taxes levied on export of onion to places like Bangladesh, Saudi Arabia and Sri Lanka has reduced demand. The state government has announced that onions will be procured by the government agency NAFED at higher prices. But many farmers are not aware of this arrangement.
ज्यादा से फार्मर को ये मालूम नहीं इधर नाफेड की खरीदी चल रही है और ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग डरते हैं कि नाफेड का पेमेंट 10 के 12 दिन से ज्यादा आ जाता है और मार्केट मंडी में जो पैसा मिलता है वो कैश पेमेंट मिल जाता है इसलिए ज्यादा फार्मर आते नहीं इधर.
Setting the entire field on fire after working on it for months show how disturbed the farmers really are. If you actually look at the current prices in the market, the farmers were bound to be ruined. this farmer just decided to ruin himself by setting his field on fire. The question is, these farmers are facing a lot of difficulties, but is anyone actually hearing? Because there hasn't been any solution provided by the government to these farmers yet. In Nashik, with camera person Praveen Jirohit, Sohit Mishra, NDTV.
Let's now shift focus to the story that came in from Bihar and created quite a political flutter. Former Bihar Chief Minister Rabri Devi was questioned today by the CBI at her residence in Patna in connection with the land for job case. The CBI says it was a pre-decided appointment, but it comes a day after a joint letter was written by the opposition parties. Signed, one of the signatory of this letter was Tejasvi Yadav, son of Rabri Devi, Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar and leader of the RJD. Now, the opposition parties in the letter which was sent to the Prime Minister spoke about how the central agencies, including the CBI, are targeting the opposition leaders. The CBI case names former Bihar Chief Minister Lalu Prasad Yadav, Rashtriya Janata Dal patriarch, his wife Rabri Devi, their daughters Misa and Hema, along with others. The CBI in its FIR alleged that when Lalu Prasad Yadav was the Railways Minister, rail jobs were given in exchange for land which was signed for Lalu Prasad Yadav's family, including his daughters.
शांति का वातावरण जो है होली में बनाए और ये खुशियों का त्योहार है, तो हम लोग चाहेंगे कि सबों की जिंदगी में खुशी आए। छोड़िए ना, क्या दिक्कत है, उससे किसी को कोई तकलीफ है? सर सामने देखिए, चलता रहेगा तो आपने कहा था कि, और इससे पहले हम तो अपनी बात को सब माइक पर ऊपर कर लीजिए, तो ऊपर क्या नीचे ट्रस्ट वोट हुआ, उसी दिन ये संकेत आ गया था कि भाई सर सामने चलता रहेगा। 24 पूर्णिया में कहा था कि होली खेलना है तो आ जाए सीबीआई। हम उससे पहले से कह रहे हैं कि भाई हर महीने आने से अच्छा तो हमारे घर दफ्तर खोल लें। पहले समन दिया गया था, समन पहले दिया गया था। कानूनी प्रक्रिया है, वो होता है, लेकिन सब लोग जान ही रहे हैं कि क्या हो रहा है देश में, वही हो रहा है।
CBI questioning that is happening today at Rabri Devi's residence as injustice.
Complete. I mean, in the sense, why suddenly now? This is something they discovered now, right? So Eureka, suddenly they find that the elections are coming in. Before 2024, we must destabilize that alliance that has taken place between.
I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Here is an ongoing investigation where they want to continue with their investigation.
Well, who says don't continue with your investigation, but the timing is relevant? And what are you going to get out of Laluji today? He's a sick man. What are you trying to achieve? Ultimately, tell me, what are you going to get from Laluji? Ultimately, you will charge sheet him. Let's assume you will charge sheet him. How long will the trial take? How sick is he? Right? And what will come out of it, God alone knows. So, and this is not happening for the first time. They are targeting every opposition leader. And whichever opposition leader who was with the opposition comes onto their side and who was previously being investigated is not investigated anymore. You have examples in West Bengal. You have examples in Assam. You've got examples everywhere else in the country. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Which is why I come
and
back
social justice, economic justice. I mean, which country in the world are assets owned by 1 or 2%? I mean, it's unbelievable.
But how do you respond to some who may find this a romantic idea which has germinated in the mind of a lawyer who's also a poet, who's imagining...
Life, the case is all about romance. Right? It is romance.
Yeah, which is why you call the ED the Valentine of the government.
Of course. And the CBI is a temporary judge camp. You have to take
Why do you say that?
You have to take the consent of the state.
Let's shift focus to the, almost a continuation as far as this story is also concerned, with the opposition, in fact, claiming that they are being targeted. Now, Another member of another opposition party, senior leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, Manish Sisodia, who was arrested by the CBI in the alleged liquor scam, has been moved to Tihar jail number 1 after a special court sent him to judicial custody till March 20th. He was produced in the special court this afternoon after his CBI custody ended. The court has allowed the Aam Aadmi Party leader to carry medicines prescribed during his medical examination. He has also been allowed to carry a pair of spectacles, a diary, a pen and a copy of Bhagavad Gita. Sisodia has applied for bail and his request will now be taken up on March 10th. The court has also said that the CBI, at that point of time, the CBI can in fact choose to oppose the bail. Now, Mr. Sisodia faces allegations of corruption in the liquor policy that was scrapped by the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, V.K. Saxena, and who recommended a CBI investigation into the matter. Moving on, in an interesting development, a Delhi court today granted bail to Hyderabad-based chartered accountant Buchi Babu in the alleged Delhi liquor policy case. In fact, the court has, this person, the chartered accountant, is said to be a former chartered accountant of Telangana Chief Minister KCR Chandrasekhar's daughter and MLC K. Kavita, whose name is also mentioned in the Enforcement Directorate charge sheet. Going across to Tripura, where the elections were recently concluded, Manik Saha, the man who just before the election was given the charge of the state, has been declared as the next Chief Minister. So he is getting a second term as the Chief Minister, continuation for him as the Chief Minister of Tripura. This was decided after the Legislative Party meeting of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Agartala. A second term for doctor-turned-politician who replaced Biplab Deb just a year before elections. Now, Saha will take oath as the Chief Minister once again at a ceremony on March 8th, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also likely to be present. The BJP is going to make a big ceremony out of this. Coming to Uttar Pradesh, where a man involved in the brazen shooting and murder in Uttar Pradesh's Prayagraj last month has been shot dead in an encounter this morning by the Uttar Pradesh police. On February 24th, a key witness in 2005 murder case was killed in broad daylight by men allegedly linked to gangster Atiq Ahmed. Such was the brazen nature of this shootout that the attackers did not even mask their faces. Even after today's encounter, at least 5 other men who carried out the shootout are still absconding. So far, the police has killed 2 people, and the bulldozer action has also taken place pertaining to this matter.
The man who fired the first shots in this brazen daylight murder in Uttar Pradesh's Prayagraj last month, killed by the UP police this morning in an encounter. The police said Usman was one of the 6 shooters who pumped bullets into Umesh Pal, a key witness in the 2005 murder of Bahujan Samaj Party MLA Raju Pal. 2 policemen on Umesh Pal's security duty died of injuries later. Faced with tough questions from the opposition, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath had said that the government will crush those involved in the crime. A few days ago, the driver of the SUV used in the shootout was shot dead by the police. A third person who has been arrested was part of the conspiracy, police have said.
पुलिस की सराहना करते हुए उत्तर प्रदेश की 25 करोड़ जनता जनार्दन को भरोसा दिलाना चाहता हूं कि उत्तर प्रदेश में जो अपराध करने वाले हैं, उत्तर प्रदेश के पुलिस अगर ऐसे अपराधी पताल के नीचे भी घुस जाएंगे, प्रदेश को छोड़ करके भी भाग जाएंगे या देश की सीमा से बाहर जाएंगे, तब भी उन्हें खोज करके और उनको जो दंड दिलाने का काम है वह निश्चित तौर से यूपी पुलिस करने में सफल होगी.
But the police have still not managed to trace 5 other shooters 2 weeks after the incident. In the last few days, bulldozers have razed the homes of others suspected of helping the shooters. Part of a so-called bulldozer policy by the Yogi Adityanath government that has been criticized in the past as a means of selective targeting. With Nitin Gupta in Prayagraj, Alok Pandey, NDTV.
Now, one person was arrested today from Jamui district of Bihar for spreading fake video of migrants being killed and beaten up in Tamil Nadu. This while from Tamil Nadu, many workers from Bihar are returning home for Holi celebrations. They say they will return as there are no jobs in Bihar.
42-year-old Santosh, a construction labourer from Odisha, moved to Chennai 7 years ago. His monthly income of around 20,000 rupees supports his wife and 3 children back at home, which is 1,500 kilometers away. Santosh is now going home for Holi, but denies it's a panic move over rumors of migrants being attacked.
एक सप्ताह बाद आ जाएंगे आगे तमिलनाडु नरियाने के फ्रेंड एरिके आधा है जी नमक आर और आर चिटर तमिलनाडु पत्ते पर वेली की बंदी गिरी रही है आधा नम अन्ना तो बीमारी नानिंदी गिरी रही है
21-year-old Mohan from Bihar, a class 8 dropout, is now a loadman in Chennai, earning 8,000 rupees a month. Many like him say back home, earning this kind of money would be a dream. Bihar has among the highest unemployment rates in the country.
नहीं अपना देश में तो ऐसा इतना कंपनी नहीं है कंपनी जॉब हम लोग का उधर नहीं मिल रहा है हम लोग इधर जॉब करने आते हैं उधर आदमी ज़्यादा हो गया बिहारी सब इधर कमाने के लिए आ रहे हैं और ऐसा यानी कि उधर में कमाने के लिए कोई ये साधन नहीं है सरकार हम लोग के लिए कुछ कर नहीं रहा है इसलिए हम लोग इधर चेन्नई कमाने के लिए आ रहे हैं
நம்ம ஊர்ல வேலை இல்ல வேலை இருக்குன்னா என்ன பண்ணுங்க சைடுல நம்ம கவர்மெண்ட் வேஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணும்
A first of its kind enumeration in 2015 found more than 11 lakh migrant workers in Tamil Nadu. 6 years later, amid the pandemic, only 6 lakh had registered online to return from the state. However, post-pandemic, authorities see a sharp hike in numbers, an estimated 25 lakh, although a formal survey is underway. Worried over the impact of this kind of rumor mongering, the Bihar police has got into action, arresting one person for sharing fake videos on social media. They are now on the lookout for 3 others.
हम लोगों ने 4 लोगों पर नामजद जो हमारे गड़बड़ पोस्ट थे वीडियो थे उस पर प्राथमिकी दर्ज की गई है एक व्यक्ति को हमने गिरफ्तार किया जो अमन कुमार सन ऑफ मनोज रविदास थाना लक्ष्मीपुर जिला जमुई का रहने वाला है उसके पास जो मोबाइल बरामद हुआ उसमें तमाम बहुत सारी पोस्ट वीडियो और ऐसे साक्ष्य मिले हैं जो पता चलता है कि वो उसके द्वारा इन वीडियो को काफी ज्यादा संख्या में शेयर और अपलोड किया गया.
Calling the videos fake and rumor mongering, authorities from Tamil Nadu and Bihar are reaching out to migrant workers at industrial hubs including Chennai, Coimbatore and Tirupur to dispel fears and instill confidence. Tamil Nadu police is on the lookout for a BJP functionary, Prashant in UP, a newspaper editor besides an owner of a publication for spreading hatred between communities. They've also booked Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai, who blamed the DMK for what he called vile comments. Although a break during Holi is common for migrant workers, a hike this time amid the disinformation has led the industry worried. An intervention by both state governments they hope would bring them back. With Manish in Bihar, in Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.